I'm Sean Larken. Derrick Lee to my right. Mike Holt back in studio. Feels like just yesterday we were at this. This time it's the boys' playoff action that is getting ready to tip off. Boys' first round action all over the state getting going tonight. Teams already in action. We got a few in our area that reached about the halfway point or already into the third quarter. We are about 5 or so minutes away from starting lineups and tip-off here in DeRidder, home of the Dragons. For the first time in 8 seasons, the DeRidder Dragons hosting a home playoff basketball game. It's also they are looking to win a playoff game for the first time since 2018. It's been a while. Derek, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, son?
Good. It's funny. You wore your Dragons hoodie in here, as you always do, during football season. You're one half, as we talked about before we went on with Mike, you are one half of the play-by-play crew for the Dragons, so they should know you. Well, a couple of, I think, Breaux Bridge students came by asking where the bathroom was, and you said, I don't know, I don't go here.
I know.
And it was funny with the DeRidder hoodie on.
It is true, but you got to think I am 23 years old, so I don't go here.
No, you don't go here. You might have played here, like once or twice a year, maybe. Yeah. And in football every other year. You definitely didn't come in here. But, yeah, so Derek, not from here, wearing the hoodie, but we are getting ready for action. It is the boys Division II non-select by district round, a.k.a. the first round of the playoffs. Again, the DeRidder Dragons home for the playoffs for the first time in 8 seasons. Can't believe it. If you think about 2018 being 8 years ago, which is crazy because that feels like just yesterday. But then COVID happened, and then all of a sudden everything feels like it was 20 years ago. But again, first time at home since that 2018 season. They've had a couple of years where they didn't make the playoffs altogether, including last year. This is a team that rounded off a pretty good season this year. Coach Kelly and the Dragons go 22-7. They lose the district championship outright, second to the last game of the year to a good Washington Marion team. But before that, they had won 15 straight games dating back to December the 29th. They actually lost to Jennings back on December 19th. That started the run of 15 straight before they lost to Washington Marion. But they ended the season on a high note, beat a good Zwolle team, 49-33 in the regular season finale. A Zwolle team that we probably expect to see not next week, but the week after down in Burton if all things go according to plan. So, again, a great season for Coach Kelly and the Dragons. Again, missed the playoffs a year ago, getting a home game, getting a number 6 seed in Division II non-select, and they are taking on tonight the 27th seeded Breaux Bridge Tigers out of District 5 4A. They came in third in that district behind Opelousas and Cecilia, so, kind of in that area with all those teams around there down I-10 and whatnot. But this is a Breaux Bridge team that you look and shoot around. They've got some bounce. They're really tall. Everybody out there is taller than me, but that's not very hard to do to begin with. But, again, losing 3 of their last 4 to close out the regular season. However, one of those wins against the district champ Opelousas in overtime, so able to maybe get somebody on any given night. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of the 11-22 matchup on the top part of the bracket. That is Sterlington, the Panthers, the 11th seed, and Cecilia, the 22. So if Breaux Bridge able to get the upset, and Cecilia, it'd be a district matchup in the second round. But hopefully the Dragons and their fans get another result tonight. Again, it would be their first playoff win in 8 years here in the first home game since 2018 for the DeRidder Dragons as they're getting fired up over there to our right. Breaux Bridge still shooting it around to our left. We are about a minute or so away from playoff action here in DeRidder for the first time since 2018. Good to be with you. Also, if you missed it last night, congratulations. We had 6 area teams punch their ticket to Hammond next week. The Pitkin Tigers for the first time in 15 years. The Evans Lady Eagles for the first time in 33 years. Derek, I was barely alive. You were not. Mike told me he was 11 when that happened last.
Wow.
Evans got in. So, again, some droughts being broken. The Pitkin Lady Tigers, what a game against Hathaway. They will match up with Fairview, who also punched their ticket to the Kyle Jinks Fairview Invitational for the gazillionth time. The Rose Pine Lady Eagles, the 5th time in a row, they'll be back down there. And the Maryville Lady Panthers get it done. They blow out Mangum. They're back for the first time in 4 years. Avery Canoyer, shout out. She needed 27 to get to 3,000 career points last night as a junior. She dropped 37. So she's playing well. The rest of the Lady Panthers are ready to get back down there, but I am as well. And then the defending Class C are going to pack the trophy up with them and head back down there as well. The Simpson Lady Broncos, they roll through the quarterfinals as well. So, and congratulations on a great season to South Bow and Anacoca. They almost punched their ticket. Anacoca took Bell City to the wire, and South Bow took North Vermilion, who punched their ticket for the first time in 40 years. So a lot of droughts being broken as they will announce the starting lineups here. I'll give you those as well. On first, it's the Breaux Bridge Tigers in the road kind of charcoal gray uniforms with some maroon down the side, kind of like Maryville's. Maryville colors. Tiger, the old, if you look at the LSU helmet, it's the tiger on the helmet, right on the chest. And the Tigers and the numerals in white trimmed in that maroon. So right now it's going to be starters are going to be, I didn't mark them on mine, it's Nelson Burrell, Ryan Noel, Cottrell Gordon, Isaiah LeBlanc, and Jeremy Alexander for the Tigers of Breaux Bridge, the 27 seed. And for the Dragons, as you hear, everybody get fired. Oh, that's a guy right to our left. Ought to just be quiet. Let him take over. Bryson Walker to start. I like this. I think we're just going to let him do it. Save our voices.
Center is 6'6" junior, number 5, Aaron Ward.
Also good to see Javon. He didn't play in the last game we did here. Daniel Mazik and Tyler Bynum.
It's kind of sad that some of these guys I'm seeing and I won't be able to see them on the field next year.
Exactly, yeah. Look, that's the tough part about it. This is only your first year. Imagine when you get to see 4 years of them, and then they graduate. That hurts. That really hurts. I've seen a couple already go. I've seen last year one class, and they've graduated. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll have tip-off Dragons and the Tigers on today's Country 105.7.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's Country 105.7.
Dragons in the home whites. Dragons in the numerals in blue, trimmed in black with some blue and black accents on the jerseys. Again, Breaux Bridge in the charcoal grays with the maroon down the sides. It's Aaron Woods and LeBlanc in the mid-circle. We're underway for the first time here at home. In 8 years, the Dragons will have it going from left to right on your radio dial. It'll be Bryson Walker to bring it up the floor for Coach Kelly's Dragons. He'll hand it off to Javon Fairley. Fairley goes to Bynum. Bynum put on a show in here last time we were here against Singer. You remember that?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many do you remember how many he scored?
No, but I remember he had like a nice pass and kind of like a three off of one. Oh, my goodness. Aaron Woods absolutely decleats a man at the top of the key, and then off the putback on the miss, Daniel Mazik gets the Dragons on the board. Quickly back on the other end, Alexander lines up the laces on a three. That one's going to go out of bounds. But my goodness, Aaron Woods thinking he's still on the football field out there.
Football strength and basketball are two different type of conditioning, different type of weightlifting. So when you coming from basketball, from football into basketball season, you still have that strength.
Yeah, and look, that would have played on the football field as good hands over there on the far side by Nelson Burrell. They'll knock it away from Mazik. Mazik got the first points of the game for the Dragons. Again, coming in 22-7 on the season, finished runner-up in the district to Washington Marion, but they have won 16 of their last 17. A little crossover. Three ball is cash from Tyler Bynum. It's one of those nice little moves from Bynum as he went behind the back, lost the defender. Dragons up 5-0 here. Minute and some change gone. And now it's a good defense on ball. Alexander can't get away from Walker. Now Mazik switches on it. Pass into the corner to Gordon. Now they'll skip it back up top. Noel at the free throw line cut off. Trying to go baseline now. A little reach-in foul by Fairley. That'll be his first. I kept thinking that was you over to my right. That's Coach Lorenzo Williams of the Breaux Bridge Tigers. We were right next to him here at the scores table. I kept thinking you're yelling at him, but that's not. Off the inbounds, catch a three, no good from Gordon. Rebound cleared by Bynum.
I always said that we need to get some of these coaches mic'd up so the audience can hear.
Well, I guess we'll warn them. If there is anything said, it's not by us. Don't call the FCC. We'll be good to go. 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Dragons 5, Tigers nothing. They'll get it to Woods. He'll go to the rack. Sky up with the layup, no good. Bynum offensive rebound. He'll skip it out to Fairley. That one might have been tipped, but the three is good. Good close out there from Alexander. Didn't matter. Javon Fairley hits one just like the number on his jersey. 3 points for the Dragons. 8-0 run to start. Timeout, Breaux Bridge. It's the Division II non-select playoffs on today's Country 105.7.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Dragons at home for the in nearly a decade of playoffs. They have stormed out of the gate. 8-0 run to start our ball game. 2 minutes in, forces the Breaux Bridge timeout. Tigers will have it. And getting it into the front court now, Cottrell Gordon. Back over to Noel. Alexander working it around the perimeter. Good defense. Good active perimeter defense for the Dragons here to start. Juiced up. Alexander gets it in, and more active hands. Mazik forces it. Aaron Woods is trying to go up. He has it stripped from behind. Good hustle by Alexander to lose it, come back and get it for the Tigers. All the way to the rim and spinning it off the window, Ryan Noel. And his arms are very long. I don't know how he was able to get through the contact, but he was able to kind of hide the basketball away from the defenders. And now some contact over on the far sideline. That'll be a foul. And that is on Alexander, his first.
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah, he didn't put fingers up with his number 0, so he just kind of closed the fist over there.
And before that, the referee did give both his coach a warning because he was at half court.
Yeah, he was in front of me. So the Dragons will have it on the side out of bounds. Walker hands it off to Javon Fairley, splits a double, rises up, high floater, short, but it rebound. Karam's right back to him. Oh, little double pull through a double team, and Javon Fairley's got 5 here in the early going. It's 10-2. 3 minutes into the opening quarter, Dragons leading Breaux Bridge.
The Cohen Celestine, we're checking at the next goal for Breaux Bridge.
Oh, and then a block by Aaron Woods as he gives the stare down.
That's a tech on Aaron Woods.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the stare down.
We saw the stare down from here.
Yeah.
Your only hope is that the refs doesn't see it. Yeah, there it is. Wait, never mind. He waved the tech off.
Okay.
Let's see. And no tag, as they'll just inbound it under the basket, will Breaux Bridge. And getting it over the defender is Burrell.
And he shows a little muscle back.
Yeah, after the block, he gets his. And now Fairley avoids the trap. He'll get it up ahead to Bynum. Bynum tried to go baseline. I don't know what it was, a floaty walking in. A student's wearing an inflatable flamingo walking to the student
With the flamingo in his hand.
Yeah, he's got a flamingo wearing a flamingo. Oh, my goodness, and a tomahawk block there from Fairley on the layup attempt. And then getting the offensive rebound active under there is Nelson Burrell. He's fouled. I am absolutely enamored. I don't even have – that must have been Bynum 34. I thought I saw 33. It's been a long week.
Okay.
So we're running along. Should be a shooting foul, and it is. Burrell, again, got the tough finish under the rim just 2 possessions ago. And then right there, he gets the offensive rebound after – I don't know how Fairley didn't foul the shooter. First free throw, no good. It's 10-4. And now checking in.
Risman Jenkins.
And that's actually supposed to be Reisman. They told me that before, but there is no E on there. But they're supposed to be.
Okay.
So that's my fault for not writing the phonetic. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. The phonetic spelling is right here, sir. Cottrell, Reisman, DeCohen. I wrote it out for us. You know, like when they do graduation. Burrell gets the second of 2 free throws, and now the Dragons break the press into the front court. A little 3 is cash from Bryson Walker. Nobody kind of picked him up once he crossed half court, so settled in nicely and drills the 3. It's 13-5. It's stopped a little mini run.
And Mazik is playing tremendous defense.
Yeah, nearly forces the back court. They'll skip it back across. Breaux Bridge with it. Gordon swings it around the horn. 3 ball, no good from Noel. Long rebound out to the Dragons. Walker with it. Blows by the defender, puts on the brakes, shoots over the defender. Nice job to not foul, but Walker just rose over him. 5 points for Bryson. It's 15-5 Dragons halfway through the quarter. 3:40 to play in the first. Dragons got out to an 8-0 run. Breaux Bridge has kind of started chipping away, but then the Dragons have answered a few baskets with their own.
And the one thing that
looks like Jaden Merriweather going to check in at the next dead ball. Reisman
by Farley
got blocked. Reisman Jenkins, and yeah, Isaiah Fairley's, or I'm sorry, Javon Fairley. Isaiah Fairley's played for Leesville. Or Farley, I think it's Farley.
Farley.
A pretty good receiver. Got Javon Fairley, Isaiah Farley. Shout out. They'll get it to Woods. He'll kick it back out. Walker, corner three, catch and shoot.
He cannot miss.
Yeah, he is locked in.
And I think that will be another timeout for Breaux Bridge.
I think that's a technical.
Now, that will be a technical.
Here we go.
And
so they do get it. Let's add Bryson Walker. Well, he's got 8. And you saw it under the rim. There are the Breaux Bridge bench is arguing that should have been his technical.
I guess they was gonna give him tech and they just gave him a warning.
I guess so, but
he did make a great play for the block.
Yeah, and the free throw on the other end is missed. Cottrell Gordon, he'll have another. Yeah, so keep that in mind. And Aaron Woods has had he's been involved early. Second free throw is good. Gordon goes 1 of 2. 18-5. Dragons lead. We got a beach theme across the way in the student section tonight. Like we said, a flamingo floaty on front row there.
I see a couple of
some Hawaiian shorts and legs. Off the catch and shoot. 3-ball too strong. But there's an offensive rebound for Burrell, and he is hacked on the way up by Javon Fairley. Not Javon Fairley. I'm sorry, that's Jaden Merriweather who checked in. Another one of the football guys you saw this season. So Merriweather, instant contribution off the bench, but not the kind he'd want. And another offensive rebound for Nelson Burrell. He's at the free throw line, and he misses the first. Good kind of make them miss for the Breaux Bridge Tigers here in the first quarter. 2:54 left in the quarter. Dragons lead at 18-6. And second free throw from Nelson Burrell is good. He's got 4 points. They'll get it to Merriweather, and now Javon has it. He'll swing it over to Walker. Extra pass, and I think that's an offensive foul.
It will be.
And was that on Walker?
Yes, sir.
Thought so. He had a full head of steam, and then I lost him in the fray as he kicked it out. But a Tiger down there to take the charge, and back it goes to Breaux Bridge. Trailing by 11 with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Horizon fire 3 from Noel. No good. We got a whistle. That was a quick whistle underneath.
And that's on Burrell, I guess.
So Nelson Burrell trying to get position down there as he's done quite often here in the first quarter. Picks up a foul. Mazik Walker, who has been red hot, he's got 8 points here in the quarter. They're in the backcourt. Bynum, Merriweather, and Javon Fairley. That's the 5 for the Dragons. Fairley off the little screen at the top of the key. That one rolls out. Rebound pulled down by Breaux Bridge. And now Mazik might have been Jose Alvarado's steal right there as he runs right behind the ball handler and steals it away. Dragons have it with 2:10 to play. Crossover dribble from Walker. He'll give it to Bynum. On the dribble handoff, they go Fairley. He turns the corner, gets to the rim, and that is an offensive foul. Can't tell who's taking those charges because when Javon turns the corner, it's a blur, and there's a few charcoal jerseys down there, and one of them hits the deck. That's back-to-back possessions.
Joseph Torres checks in for DeRidder.
Joseph Torres in, and that's the second on Fairley.
Javante Adams checks in for the Breaux Bridge.
Javante Adams. 18-7, 2 minutes left in the quarter. Dragons jumped out of the gates red hot, 8-0, and then Breaux Bridge has started to kind of chip away, but Dragons hold their own here. Over in the corner, Gordon. Deep three, that one missed everything, and into the cheerleaders it goes. And he'll hear from the students over there.
Alexander's go check in at the next dead ball.
Alexander, one of the starters. He'll come back in. 95 seconds to play in the quarter. Dragons lead by 11. A near steal there, but Mazik has it. A little hesitation dribble. He'll kick it out into the corner. Walker goes to the rim and knocks it down. Almost another charge taken. Instead, Bryson Walker's got double figures here in the quarter. He's got 10 of the 20 for the Dragons. They'll work it around into the far corner near us. Burrell has it. Now he'll give it to Reisman Jenkins. That one tapped away. They'll go back into the corner. And the reverse layup was blocked on the way up. I think that was Burrell under there that got blocked by Bynum.
You are correct, yeah.
So Bynum gets into the action on defense. Final minute here in the opening quarter. Dragons have it with a 13-point lead. Bryson Walker trying to get around a double and nearly stolen from behind. He'll get it to Bynum. Good pressure on ball here. Now they slip it underneath. And now we're going to be ripped away, but stolen right back from Mazik. And up ahead, Torres kisses it off the window for the two. Kind of a frantic sequence there. Midcourt turns into a two for DeRidder. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Gordon swings it back over to Burrell. Burrell skips it up top to Jenkins. Now Gordon tries to turn the corner, gets it into the corner. They'll bounce it down. Reverse layup this time. Spins out. Offensive rebound putback is no good. Good job there by Celestine to get into the painted area and assert his will there, and that is a foul on Torres. A couple of times earlier, I saw it in warm-ups. Breaux Bridge linked it. They've had some second-chance opportunities at the rim, but hadn't looked great from the stripe. They're probably around 50 or less than 50%. Is that one no good? It's Alexander and LeBlanc back in for Gordon. I can't remember who just left. I was looking at the bench, and real quick, one of two goes Celestine. 15 seconds left. It's 22-8. Dragons have it. Bryson Walker trying to get around a trap, and that's a travel as Mazik shuffled his feet.
And we talked about this. I talked about this yesterday with the girls, the big girls, that it's all about mental that when it comes to playoffs.
Yeah, like I think what served the Dragons well is getting off to a nice start here. 6 seconds to play, and that would have been continuation. Instead, we'll have free throws coming for Breaux Bridge. That foul is going to be on Mazik, his first.
And the Dragons are picking up fouls.
Yeah, they're starting to kind of pile them up. This quarter's gone on. The second half of the quarter has kind of hit a snag, but it'll be Reisman Jenkins at the free throw line. And he makes the first. I think that's the first attempt that Breaux Bridge has made. I think they've made the second of the two every time. And now we're waving. And I don't know what just happened, but I think somebody bailed out on the free throw, and it was a lane violation, so we won't have another one. 2 seconds left. Walker, double clutch is good if it goes. High off the window at the horn. No good. Not sure how he was able to squirm through the double, but a good start for the Dragons. First home playoff game in 8 years. Leaded after one, 22-9 over Breaux Bridge. It's the Division II non-select playoffs on today's Country 105.7.
Beauregard Electric is a proud supporter of the academic and athletic programs of all area high schools and wishes continued success to each team as they travel this historic road in a quest for a state championship. Each team is representing their school and community well. Beauregard Electric has been serving the rural areas of Southwest and Central Louisiana for over 80 years, providing their customers with dependable electric service. Beauregard Electric, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Worried about upcoming finals, ACTs, or other standardized tests? Your Beauregard Parish Library card is to the rescue. Access free online practice tests, subject expert tutors, and practice centers in Beauregard Parish Library's Mometrics, Tutor.com, and Homework Louisiana digital resources. Access all three and much more by visiting library.bo.org/elibrary and clicking the tutoring and test prep button. Your library card is the key that unlocks knowledge and lets you take control of your future.
Good pass.
Tigers start with it, and a great pass indeed, but blocked from behind by Mazik. That was going to be an easy basket. Mazik blocks it from behind, but yeah, what a great feed down there in the post. And instead, the Dragons come up on defense with a stop, and they'll have it with a 22-9 lead after the first quarter. Again, first time in a while, the Dragons at home. They do get a great start. I think that's key. And now they're going to turn it over here into the open court. And gathering it and laying it in is Jenkins. And now some pressure. Bynum has it.
And I'm liking the kind of the game plan that Breaux Bridge is trying to use.
And now a steal and Reisman Jenkins. And a timeout, Coach Kelly. As Jenkins active on defense, gets a quick 4 to start us off in the quarter. Timeout. Dragons take a 30-second break on today's Country 105.7.
Mr. Brent Rutherford and the staff at the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office are quite the sports fans and would like to wish all Beauregard Parish teams and athletes best of luck in their quest for bringing home a state championship this season. Mr. Brent and his staff at the tax office understand the importance of athletics combined with academics in molding the lives of our children. Best of luck to all area Beauregard Parish teams from Brent Rutherford and the staff of the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office.
I love that.
Back to action here. Again, a quick 4-0 spurt courtesy of Reisman Jenkins for Breaux Bridge. Dragons led it 22-9 after one. Now it is a 9-point Dragons lead. Coach Kelly calls the timeout, and hopefully the Dragons can kind of figure out this pressure that Breaux Bridge is applying, and they still have a little trouble getting it in, and now a near steal. Alexander, you mentioned it. We see in the NFL all the time, quarterbacks following the best receiver. Bryson Walker lit him up for 10 points in the first quarter. He's starting to kind of shadow him everywhere he goes. And now on the amount, Fairley, a little inside-out dribble and a turnover as he couldn't catch up to it. Good move to break the pressure on the sideline over there, but then it rolled out near the back padding. So sloppy start here for the Dragons in quarter number 2.
Hey, Sean, you know what you thought about something? It's a new quarter. Shouldn't they have switched sides?
No, they switched sides in a half.
Switched sides in a half.
You did a game last night.
It's been a long week.
Monday.
It's been a long week. Like I said, it's been a long week. This is our third game.
It is. And Jenkins rises and fires no good after the long rebounds tapped out.
Oh, wow.
Play. But then on the quick release, the layup is missed. That was Adams that stole it, and now another steal.
And that's Jenkins again.
Reisman Jenkins.
Just being a menace on defense, and that's another inadvertent pass that went out in favor of DeRidder.
Look. Breaux Bridge should have had an easy 2. They blow the layup, but then they get it back on Jenkins' steal. But that was Adams that read that like an interception, and he just tried to rush the shot. But they do get 2, and now it's a 7-point lead for the Dragons.
And then Gordon checks in for Adams.
7-0 run for Breaux Bridge out of the end of the first quarter. Dragons slowly get it into the front court. Javon Fairley has it on the far side. He starts to go to work. Little hesitation dribble. And protects the basketball, and he's fouled. Shot doesn't go, but he'll head to the free throw line. Gordon, I believe. And never mind, it's going to be LeBlanc. Gordon in the vicinity. So Fairley looking to stop the 7-0 run.
To stop the bleeding for the quarter.
I'm sorry, the 6-0 run, and he misses the first. Yeah, I looked at this.
What did you say?
7.
Okay.
9 plus 6 is 15, not 9 plus 7. That doesn't add up. Everybody in the lane there, we're waving off. Lane violation on pretty much take your pick for anybody wearing white there. They all caved into the
Woods, Mazzee.
Yeah, anybody you wanted did it. So that's like a false start on everybody but the center. So back to Breaux Bridge it goes. Dragons still sloppy, and they'll get a steal out of it here.
Walker just taps his pocket.
And now Bynum with it. Goes behind the back. It's not backcourt. He never established himself, and now he's fouled. That would have been a near steal with Reisman Jenkins way out in front. Instead, it's a foul on Reisman Jenkins. Could be why he was already into the open court after he committed the... So we've got a sub in. That's Rylan Noel. He needs to come here.
Yeah, he needs to come here.
He needs to come here, not on the bench. The referee's not going to see you hiding in the corner. He's got to be right here. And now the Dragons have it. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Breaux Bridge trying to cut into this lead, and now we'll have another whistle. Starting to hit a snag here. Is that on Burrell? It is. Nelson Burrell picks up his second. hadn't been much of a flow to this game since the first few minutes.
And that's a high pass by Aaron Woods.
Yeah, if it's high for Aaron Woods,
that's a problem.
That thing nearly hit the rafters. Instead, it goes to Javon Fairley. Fairley knifes in, rises up, and he gets the floater off the back iron to just die on the back iron, and Fairley has 7 points. It's a 9-point lead for the Dragons. Now another whistle.
And a push off by Bryson Walker. Actually on Fairley.
Yeah, they're going to get Fairley, and that's his third. I think Walker wanted it. That's 3, and now Merriweather will check back in for Javon Fairley. So foul's starting to pile up for everybody here.
Let's go with foul count. Fairley with 3, Walker with 1, Zeke with 1, Bainham with 1, Bonham, Merriweather with 1, and Aaron Woods does have a foul, but he does have a tech.
He does have a tech. Absolutely. Now, Reisman Jenkins has been the guy here in the quarter. That shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound pulled down by Merriweather. They'll get it out to Mazik. Mazik's looking to run. They'll bounce it to Bynum. Bynum, little pull-up jumper. That one off the back iron. Rebounded by LeBlanc. And Breaux Bridge looking to run here with 5:10 to play in the half. They'll skip it on the wing, knife it in, and shooting over Woods. Getting the roll is Nelson Burrell. Woods didn't foul, just kind of stood his ground, and Burrell got the touch to kind of kiss it off the back iron. 7-point lead for the Dragons. It's an 8. I'll figure it out eventually. It's an 8-2 quarter so far. Now another whistle. That's on Rylan Noel.
His first. For Breaux Bridge, Burrell.
Burrell's got 2 by my count.
Burrell got 2, Nola got 1, LeBlanc got 1, Alexander has 1, and Jenkins has 1.
Yeah, it's pretty much if you don't have one, you're not doing it right. You end on the floor if you don't have one. Line him with it now, trying to operate here. Good defense on ball by Gordon. Will make him give it up. 4.5 to play in the half. Walker, 10 points in the first, scoreless here. And I don't believe he's close anymore, as I think he got the floater. A couple of guys ran into my way, but Bryson Walker, if it is him, he's got 12.
It was him. And
now Bynum with a steal. It ends up in his hands. It was deflected. So the Dragons now with a 26-17 lead and a couple of stops. Woods comes up on the double, and now Walker high up, tried to get it to go. He's fouled by Burrell, and that's his third.
And that is on Burrell. We have another sub.
Yeah, that's going to be Celestine again, the Cohen Celestine. Free throw good from Walker. He's got 3 here in the quarter.
13 for the game. That is Alexander back in. No, I'm sorry, Javonte Adams.
Walker misses a second. Woods gets the rebound, but it's tapped away. Breaux Bridge has it.
And Aaron Woods one of.
Got another whistle. What do you know? That's going to be on Zeke, his second. 3:54 left in what's been an eternity here. There's been no flow. The referees definitely packed the whistle tonight.
15 fouls in the half.
It's a lot.
That is very much.
It's too many.
But when you let them play, when you let the guys play, I mean, what do you expect?
And then it could get out of hand, and that's travel. Got to put it on the deck first. We'll have a sub, and back in goes Alexander.
For Noel.
Ryan Noel. Yeah, I didn't do us any favors by putting Nelson Burrell and Ryan Noel back to back. But their numbers and the starting lineup were kind of similar, so I had to kind of put it in order. I did my best. Mazik, nice little Euro. And that one doesn't go, but Woods there to clean up the loose change. Gets it a second time after his first miss. Aaron Woods on the board with his first points. It's a 29-17 Dragons lead. Little crossover dribble. They'll get it over on the baseline. High shot is in from Isaiah LeBlanc.
And that is very much a high shot, Craig.
Yeah, he hung in the air for an eternity. But I heard a whistle. They're chasing around Walker. They'll get it to Woods. Back out it goes to Merriweather. Mazik, little free throw jumper is good. Nice ball movement by the Dragons in the scramble. And Mazik, the beneficiary of an easy basket off the assist. 31-19, Dragons lead it with 3 minutes to play in the half. Walker was trying to maybe pick the pocket of Cottrell Gordon. He'll give it up. Gordon gets it back on the block. He's not going to try to shoot it over Aaron Woods. He'll kick it back out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc knifes in, shoots over Woods.
He will.
Yeah, he tried, and that one goes right to Jaden Merriweather.
I mean, there's about 3 guys I can name right now on Breaux Bridge who I would take my chances against Aaron Woods.
Bynum, nice footwork, can't get it to go, and now a steal by Mazik. Jumps the passing lane. Layup is good. Daniel Mazik reading the pass like a book.
That'll be a timeout for Breaux Bridge.
After a flurry of points, timeout Tigers. Dragon fans come to their feet. 2:36 to play in the half. DeRidder 33, Breaux Bridge 19. It's the Division II non-slick playoffs on today's Country 105.7.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Had a final in one of the area games. Fairview lost to not Hathaway. They did lose to Hathaway. I'm sorry, 51-39. Picking leading casters 66-55 with 1:10 to play. Back at Champions Arena, we were there last night. What a moment for Coach George and the Lady Tigers, punching their ticket to next week's state tournament in Hammond. First semifinal appearance in 15 years for the Lady Tigers. We had a couple of droughts broken in the area last night. Evans Eagles broke one older than Derrick. 33 years since Evans last made it to the semi. And they'll face off against the defending champs, 11-all Vernon Parish semifinal in Class C. Breaux Bridge has it now, 33-19 Dragons after the timeout from the Tigers. They'll operate here in the front court. Gordon swinging it around the horn. They get it over to Adams. Now back to Gordon. He'll take one from the Lady Dragons logo on the far side. No good. Rebound skied up. Nice job underneath the basket. And a hard foul. But man alive, Nelson Burrell is working hard down there on the block. And he'll get a couple of free throws. And that's on Torres. Look, I don't know Coach Kelly can put anybody down there that's going to contend with him. That was a strong offensive rebound right there from Burrell. He's already had about 3 or 4 of those. And first free throw off the back iron, no good. The Dragon under the basket. Puff, the Dragon mascot, was right under the basket, waving, jumping around, and the referee just, with a hand, just shoos him away. Puff back into the corner. Back in the free throw line for the
That's
second.
Name, Puff.
I think it's Puff. Burrell's second free throw is good. I don't know if he makes it if Puff's under the rim, but instead, Burrell gets.
You remind me of the.
And now a steal, another steal by Jenkins. Layup, no good. However, Torres gets a rebound and a whistle underneath. Jenkins has had about 3 steals already in the quarter.
Yeah, going to the bonus.
And now Dakota Celestine puts the Dragons in the bonus with 2 minutes to play here in the half.
Yeah, that is not good.
Not good for us.
And then the game been pretty steady, minus the fouls. It's been about 11 to 13-point game so far.
First free throw for Torres is good. Shout out to former Rose Pine coach, now Leesville Vice Principal Logan Maddox. He's tuned in, I believe. If he isn't, he's just very smart as Torres makes both. He sends, you're going to be hoarse next week. Monday, 3 games, I probably will. Last year, I think we had a couple, and then Thursday I couldn't talk. Luckily, we were off Thursday. 35-20, Dragons lead it, 1:52 to play in the half. Breaux Bridge trying to maybe make a run to close this half out. They started it on a good run, but the Dragons answer and have stretched their lead to 15. They led by 13 in the first quarter. The crossover dribble. Jenkins has been the man, and that scoop layup nearly goes, but it rolls out. Rebound pulled down by Woods, and now he bounces it super hard over to Bynum, and that'll be a turnover. I'm not sure why he bounced it so hard.
Just trying to get there quick enough, but
instead I guess we can bring it up because they won. It looked like how the Lady Tigers tried to draw up that inbounds play, tried to slam it off the backboard yesterday.
Alexander checks in for Adams.
Catrell Gordon thought about a three, guarded by Torres. He'll pull it back out with 1:25 to play in the half. A near steal there by Walker. And underneath they go, and that one blocked from behind. That was Burrell going on the way up. Find him in the vicinity down there. Now the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with DeRidder. Yeah, once he went up, the referee got right in my line of sight. I had no idea who would have scored that one. Find him from the side near the students. He'll get it over to Walker. Walker, 13 points here in the first half, 10 in the opening quarter. He'll bounce it to a wide-open Merriweather who traveled with it. Didn't catch it cleanly, kind of spun it in his hand. He took off before he put it on the deck. That'll be a turnover. Kelly barking out orders. Ryland Noel about to check back in for Breaux Bridge. Yeah, that he thought the signal to go in. That was the count, I believe. That would have been a technical. We saw that last night with 6 players on the floor.
And have you ever really seen that?
I didn't until last night. Long three ball, no good. Find with the rebound, 50 seconds to play. A near steal there by Jenkins again. And Bynum gets it after the bounce into the front court. He'll skip it over to Walker. Catch and shoot three. That one off the front iron, no good. Woods follows, put back, no good. He gets his rebound. Still loose. Too strong on the third attempt, and then a strong rebound again by Burrell. And he gives a little extracurricular, just trying to get away from Torres there. Torres with a laugh. But again, I don't think I'd want to contend with Burrell into the basket.
And
Torres will pick up a foul there, so that may be what the whistle is for. The reach in. He was down there with his hand in, trying to force the ball away from Burrell.
Alexander checks in for Walker.
And now we will have Corey Wright check in for his first bit of burn here for Torres. 34 seconds left here in the half. Dragons lead it by 15, 35-20. It's been kind of a sluggish half here as we kind of limp to the finish. Close out the first 16 minutes of play. That one kicked out of bounds. 21.9 on the clock. And Dragons led it 22-9 after one. Breaux Bridge with a quick 4-0 run. Make that, I think it was a 6-0 run, I believe, at the beginning of this quarter to trim into the lead. And then we got going on here. Some blood, maybe?
Somebody blood on Aaron Woods' shorts, I guess.
Okay. Now Mazik will check in. As if the quarter hasn't been long enough. Back to action. Breaux Bridge will have it. They'll get it in quickly. Catch and shoot from Gordon. His three misses everything. Into the hands of Bynum. It goes with 17 seconds to play. They'll get it back to Walker. Walker gets it up to Mazik. Still has it across half court. Now he does. 10 seconds to play. They'll kick it over into the corner. And that jumper is good from Merriweather. Caught it cleanly. 4 seconds. Gordon with some room. 2 seconds. Good if it goes. And that one off the backboard and the front rim. No good. And that ends the first half. The DeRidder Dragons have not hosted a playoff game since 2018. They have not won a playoff game since 2018. After the first 2 quarters, they lead this one 37-20. They're off to a great start. If they want to punch their ticket to the second round the first time in a while, we'll take some inventory, come back, talk about it, try to get some more scores for you from around the area, and we will talk about a big week next week in Hammond for the girls' state tournament. Again, halftime here in DeRidder, Dragons 37, Breaux Bridge 20. It's the Division II Knoxville District playoffs on today's Country 105.7.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Beauregard Electric is a proud supporter of the academic and athletic programs of all area high schools and wishes continued success to each team as they travel this historic road in a quest for a state championship. Each team is representing their school and community well. Beauregard Electric has been serving the rural areas of Southwest and Central Louisiana for over 80 years, providing their customers with dependable electric service. Beauregard Electric, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Worried about upcoming finals, ACTs, or other standardized tests? Your Beauregard Parish Library card is to the rescue. Access free online practice tests, subject expert tutors, and practice centers in Beauregard Parish Library's Mometrics, Tutor.com, and Homework Louisiana digital resources. Access all three and much more by visiting library.bo.org/elibrary and clicking the tutoring and test prep button. Your library card is the key that unlocks knowledge and lets you take control of your future.
Mr. Brent Rutherford and the staff at the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office are quite the sports fans and would like to wish all Beauregard Parish teams and athletes best of luck in their quest for bringing home a state championship this season. Mr. Brent and his staff at the tax office understand the importance of athletics combined with academics in molding the lives of our children. Best of luck to all area Beauregard Parish teams from Brent Rutherford and the staff of the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Beauregard Electric is a proud supporter of the academic and athletic programs of all area high schools and wishes continued success to each team as they travel this historic road in a quest for a state championship. Each team is representing their school and community well. Beauregard Electric has been serving the rural areas of Southwest and Central Louisiana for over 80 years, providing their customers with dependable electric service. Beauregard Electric, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Worried about upcoming finals, ACTs, or other standardized tests? Your Beauregard Parish Library card is to the rescue. Access free online practice tests, subject expert tutors, and practice centers in Beauregard Parish Library's Mometrics, Tutor.com, and Homework Louisiana digital resources. Access all three and much more by visiting library.bo.org/elibrary and clicking the tutoring and test prep button. Your library card is the key that unlocks knowledge and lets you take control of your future.
Back here in DeRidder, it's halftime. The Dragons' first time playing at home in the playoffs since 2018. Great start here in the first half. They lead it 37-20 over Breaux Bridge. Winner moves on. Face the winner of Cecilia and Sterlington. Sterlington, the 11 seed. So if the Dragons were to win this game, they would have a home game again in the second round. That actually didn't happen the last time they would be looking to try to get to the quarterfinals. The last time that they had a home game in the second round was 2009, Derek. That was my senior year. So they had a home playoff game in round one as the 7th seed back in 2018. I did some research, tried my best to give us some content here. And you could have maybe thought if they got the second round game at home, they may have had a chance to get to the quarters in 2018 after they won in round one over Huntington by 10. But St. Martin, the 23 seed, beat the 10. They didn't get a home game. So the rules back then, even as much as I believe it was 2 years ago, when the team that didn't get a playoff game, the lower seed, got one. So they had to travel in the second round after getting a home game. They lost by 3. So the last time the Dragons were at home, 2009, they beat Brent on a buzzer beater by Josh McBride. He pulled up mid-range jumper to beat Grant. They moved on to the quarters. Last time the Dragons made it to the quarters was 2009. So trying to break a streak of 2018, winning a playoff game, and if they can, and two, have a chance to push their ticket to the quarters next week for the first time in, well, I don't even want to do the math because then they'll tell me how old I am. 2009, and that would be, 17 years? 16 years. I should, look, Coach Brown, the teacher, this isn't his fault, it's mine. Well, the Dragons are up 37 at the ring. I think you did nerves. I think we saw a little bit of that on Pitkin last night. In moment, they weren't able to kind of settle in really because they didn't get off to a great start. They got off to a great start here, and that kind of let them not coast, but they could play with a little bit of margin for error because they had it in the second quarter. It was a little sloppy, but a good start for the Dragons. Had them out front by 13 after one. They extended that lead. They win the quarter. The second quarter, 15-11. They now lead it by 17. And again, looking to win a playoff game for the first time in 8 years. And if they do so, they'll be back here for the first time since 2009, trying to push their ticket to the quarterfinals. But again, off to a great start. And it was Bryson Walker in the first half. He's in double figures, the only player in double figures in the ballgame. He had 10 of his 13 in quarter number one. Javon Fairley with 7 points. Daniel Mazik, 6. It was pretty balanced. Everybody that touched the floor for a long period of time scored, as DeCoy Wright came in late, didn't really score, didn't have the opportunity. He was out in and out kind of quickly. But again, Fairley with 7, Mazik 6, Aaron Woods with 2, 3 points from Bynum. That was the first 3 of the game, I believe. Joseph Torres with 4, Jaden Merriweather with 2. As for the Breaux Bridge Tigers, 7 points from Nelson Burrell. I feel like all of them are off of offensive putbacks and free throws from getting fouled under there.
Yeah.
2 apiece from Ryland Noel and Isaiah LeBlanc. 7 points from Risman Jenkins off the bench. He was the factor there in the second quarter. Felt like if you're Breaux Bridge, look, first he got steals and layups first 2 possessions of the quarter. But you got to think if you played really well, and you shouldn't be down 17, but Jenkins were able to get back on the mat, or get back up off the mat, and get that lead. But again, we talked about it if you missed it last night. Just great action in Pitkin. The Lady Tigers hang on. They come back down 7 entering the fourth quarter. They win against Hathaway to punch their ticket to the semifinals for the first time in a decade and a half. They will match up with Fairview, who just, again, if it's not, basically it's not semifinals unless Coach James and the Lady Panthers. That'll be the third time they play this year. That is on Tuesday. However, we'll get started on Monday next week in Hammond, 1 o'clock. Maybe the Lady Panthers against Arcadia. There's they should be a good crowd. Coach Fort Marion and the girls they left out last night. They went by 40. They weren't going to leave any doubt against Mangum. They'll get action first at 1 o'clock. And then at 4:30, we will have the All Vernon Parish semifinal in Class C. There's a good chance Simpson Lady Bros taking on the Evans Lady Eagles. That'll be at 4:30. And then we will close out tonight, if I still have a voice, Rose Pine, a rematch of the semifinal in Division 3 Select. Rose Pine will take on Sacred Heart, the Lady Cardinals. The only difference in that one, besides a couple of players graduating, the jersey colors will be different. Rose Pine will be in the home whites, and Sacred Heart will be in the road. And 3 games on Monday for you, all around here on today's Country 105.7. It's my favorite week of the year. We're so well represented down there. A lot of fun show. It's a blast and able just to show what our area is able to accomplish in girls basketball down there for the week. It's always fun. I can't wait again. That'll start at 1 o'clock on Monday. But we are minutes away from action here. Getting ready to start third quarter. Now we'll switch sides here. Dragons will have it going right here this time. It'll be Bynum from the far side across the get enough pass one or won't get enough pass. Start the roll. Gordon. Swinging around in the far corner. And they'll shoot it underneath the rail, and they'll shovel pass it over. 3 ball is good. Gordon, his first field goal.
I'm not mistaken. I think that's both words has made.
They put up, again, and shot very well. Now Bynum breaks the pressure. Walker has it guarded this time by Adams. Corner fairly gets to the seat at the elbow. He guys land no good. Yeah, Worth misses. It goes right to Mazik. Extra possession. Dragons 3 ball by Fairley, no good. And a nice rebound by Walker. We got a foul on the floor. And that's going to be on Adams. To Wood.
And if he gets the steal, and he's on purple, and a nice underhand.
Ball in his head. Daniel Mazik. He's been active on defense.
I think this is like his third steal.
Now a little mid-range pull-up jumper from Jenkins.
And a foul. That's going to be on LeBlanc this second.
Yeah, the fouls, if you got in the game, pretty much in the ball game. Take the tire, 21-64.
Congratulations.
And that will set up Anacoca Pitkin 3. Catch and shoot. Bynum passes it in. Bynum, his second from beyond the arc. The division rivals will match up.
And inverted pass, right for Bynum.
Now, it's quickly. Solomon will come in. Never mind. He runs back. Bynum has it on the wing. He's looking to maybe operate here. He'll hand it off to Fairley on the dribble. Fairley loses it back to Bynum. They'll skate around. Walker gets inside, floater up, and rips out and back in. Mason Walker knows the rims well. He gets the benefit of that one for 23 Dragons. And now we have a whistle and a timeout from the Tiger bench. We'll take it with them. 5:36. All Dragons, 44-23 on today's Country 105.7.
Mr. Brent Rutherford and the staff at the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office are quite the sports fans and would like to wish all Beauregard Parish teams and athletes best of luck in their quest for bringing home a state championship this season. Mr. Brent and his staff at the tax office understand the importance of athletics combined with academics in molding the lives of our children. Best of luck to all area Beauregard Parish teams from Brent Rutherford and the staff of the Beauregard Parish Tax Assessor's Office.
And that forces the timeout for Breaux Bridge. 44-23 Dragons. Hoping to beat up even larger. They led at the break 37-20 and led after one by 13, 22-9. And again, trying to win their first playoff game since 2018. It was also the last time they played on this floor in a playoff game. They are on their way, looking good here at the moment. Still a little bit of business to take care of on the little give and go. They try to get it down to Burrell. He's hacked.
And there going to be Mazik, his third.
And Mazik, 3. Fairley with 3, and Torres with 3. And now Torres will mosey on over to the scores table and check in.
And for Mazik.
So 3 fouls with the sub. I'll have to play smart. Torres. And Fairley tips out to him. Right. He plays right to LeBlanc. Right place, right time.
Actually, it was Woods who was able to get a hit on it.
Oh, and now back on the other end. Walker couldn't get it to go, and on the rebound, Torres skies up, and he's fouled. And I don't think there's going to be a foul. I think he just traveled. He fell down. He was arguing there was some contact there, but he secured the rebound and just brought the basketball down. So it might have been a jump ball. I think that's what I heard. And the possession flips. So good job there. Like a good tie-up. Good rebound for Torres. 44-25. Breaux Bridge going to have to make a run here. The Dragons content. And now knifing through. Jenkins no good. Almost a shot, though. Still loose, and it goes into the hands of his teammate Adams. Rising Jenkins, 7 points in the first half. 6 of those in the second quarter, all off of steals and layups, I believe. Into the corner they go. Now they'll swing it back out. Noel had it. We'll get it back over. Extra pass in the corner. Good ball movement from Breaux Bridge. And the good ball movement is rewarded as the shot goes in for Adams. And they whipped it around the horn until they got a good look. Adams knocked it down. That's one of the few from beyond the arc. Breaux Bridge is cashed in. Devon Fairley with it. Dragons get 44-28 after the third quarter. Well, hesitation dribble fairly gets through. Oh, reverse layup. Not quite enough English. That one would have been silky smooth, but it'll rim out, and Noel has it into the front court for Breaux Bridge. Tries to gather it, loses it on the way up, and he'll lose it off of his hip. He was looking for a foul. And Walker trying to get free from Adams with some physical contact in the backcourt. He kind of got away with a push-off. And Walker does get away, and now Adams will pick up the foul after regathering his momentum. And that is
his second.
I've got him with 3.
Darius Alexander checks in.
Darius Alexander's first run.
Checks in for LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, I thought maybe he was going to give Adams. Adams has got 3 by my count. .337 to play. Dragons will inbound it from the side across the way. They'll get it to Walker. Walker gets it out to Bynum. He'll swing it over to the corner. Fairley's 3 is no good. Rebound by Torres. Put back. He is clobbered on the way up, but it's a clean block. And it'll stay with DeRidder. Torres has got a couple of offensive rebounds. He went low with that one to put it back up, and that one was sent right back to him, but out of bounds. So Torres inbounds it. Barely off the catch and shoot. Too strong. It's top of the backboard. It's going the other way. Nobody guarded Javon out there. He was wide open. Kind of slipped through, caught it cleanly, just wasn't able to knock it down. Dragons still leading by 16, 3:20 to play in the third quarter. Skip pass across the way, and now underneath they go. And shot up no good, but a whistle underneath, and Noel grabbing his wrist. That's going to be on Aaron Woods.
It's first.
It's going to be 2 technical counts.
Okay, yes, sir.
But his first, that wasn't a technical foul. And yeah, favoring that arm or that hand is Burrell. And I don't think he's going to be able to shoot the free throws here. So he's going to have to come on. I think his thumb might be jammed. He's trying to work it out. If not, they're going to get Gordon to come in. As, yeah, it's that right hand. He'll be helped over. And they'll let, again with the injury, they'll let Control Gordon shoot the free throws here. He was not even on the floor, so you got to think he's a good shooter, and we'll find out here. And he comes off the bench and knocks down the first free throw. 5 points in the game now for number 5. That looked better than the first, as that one was nothing but nylon. And now back comes Burrell. Fairly skips the sideline and lays it in. He had to walk the tightrope over there, but Javon, now with 9 points in the ball game, gives Ritter a 16-point advantage with 2:57 to play in the quarter. That 3 no good by Jenkins. Skying up for the board. Noel had it. That's going to be last touch by Noel. Out to the Dragons it goes. Now checking back in will be LeBlanc for, there, I was going to say he was going out. It's Alexander. Alexander, quick shift there for the Tigers. Bynum gets it up to Javon Fairley. No numbers in the open court. Now he puts on the accelerator and he's fouled on the way up. They may get Gordon reaching in on the way by. I think that's who it's on, and it is. He was just, Javon kind of flew by him and he reached around trying to poke him up and hit with the foul. So Fairley at the line. Coach Kelly not happy about something over there.
He just worried about that. They're getting the foul that they need, but they're not trying to hit the rim. They're just throwing the ball out randomly or willy-nilly.
With some other words in there.
Jeremy Alexander checks out for Adam. Checks in.
First free throw good, and now second off the front rim short. Rebound back to Breaux Bridge. Quickly they go, and it's Reisman Jenkins. Oh, nice pass underneath. But the layup missed under there by LeBlanc. Rebound by the Dragons. Man, that was a nifty pass there from Reisman Jenkins. Aaron Woods at the free throw line. Nice pass by the big fella to the other big fella, Torres. Nice ball movement there.
He was just all alone.
Yeah, he slipped through, and nice willing pass by Aaron Woods. And now a near steal, and it is stolen. Foot race to it, and scrambled back. It's going to go to Alexander, and I think Torres is going to pick up the foul. And he does, and that is his fourth. Four fouls. Noah Solomon will check in. I don't know how Alexander didn't get to slide in there. Everybody else went on the floor. So some more guys come to the table. That's DeCorey Wright. He'll check in for Torres. And it's actually Alexander to inbound. He was standing at the scores table. And now some. So the team fouls is an issue.
And the points, apparently, for what Coach Kelly is insinuating.
Okay, it was. No, the points are. Yeah, 14 fouls for Breaux Bridge, 3 for DeRidder. We don't need any more. Let's get this show on the road. I've got a busy week.
I would like to get.
There we go. Thank you. We're ready for action. Sam, we can't be here all night. I got a lot going on in the next few days. It involves more basketball. And now back to action here. Patrell Gordon has it for Breaux Bridge, trailing by 19. 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Near steal, Alexander will regather. They'll skip it across to Gordon. Gordon will jab step on Fairley. Good help defense by Walker makes him give it up underneath. Now they go the extra pass underneath. A little reverse layup, no good from Solomon. He's headed to the free throw line. And that is Javon's fourth. So 4 fouls on Fairley, 4 on Torres, who is on the bench. Fairley looks like he'll come out for Mazik, who gets to the scores table. Solomon's first chances at some points here. Misses that one off the back iron to the left. One of the Breaux Bridge fans behind us, she said, y'all know how to miss some free throws.
That wasn't the fan.
Oh, it wasn't?
Nope, it's the lady sitting right there.
Oh, it was the scorekeeper. Okay. Well, she's not wrong. They've struggled from the stripe. And an empty trip there as Corey Wright pulls down the board. Yeah, she's not wrong. They've left some meat on the bone there from the free throw line. And now Walker into the front court for the Dragons. 2:10 to play in the third. They'll get it over. Skip past to Bynum. Bynum back to Mazik. That one might have been dribbled inadvertently off of him. It goes to Walker. Shot up no good. Rebound pulled down by Celestine.
Walker was able to make a nice pass. This is a skip, a half-court pass.
Now Gordon lines up the seams. That one off, out of bounds. It'll go the other way. Missed it to the right. Rebound goes out, and Burrell checks in. That's why the rebound went out. He's been the rebounding guy for Breaux Bridge. He's back on the floor. Must have got the hand maybe where it doesn't hurt him anymore because no tape or anything on it.
Probably just jammed it really bad. You know, one of those jams where you can't really feel it or move it.
Walker gets out of a double. Bynum catches, shoot, 3 in rhythm is good. Bynum's made 3 of those. He caught that one in rhythm and let it rip. And it's 52-30. Dragons lead with 90 seconds to play in the third. Now inside out. Breaux Bridge's 3 off. That 3, good look again from Noel. Just Tigers can't really buy one tonight. They've only made 3. Almost positive. They made less than 5. Walker, tough shot off balance. Bryson Walker got 17. I'm not sure if he lost his footing or kind of tried to avoid the contact, but he got it to go from the left side. 54-30 with 1 minute to play in the third. Alexander working on the wing. Walker Pops out on him. They'll swing it around to Gordon. Gordon back to Alexander. He catches and fires in rhythm and knocks one down. His first points of the night. 54-33 with 45 seconds left in the quarter. And now that one's going to be ripped away and into the clear. That should have been a foul there as Burrell got pushed from behind. Instead, they'll get it up ahead. Tried to bounce it to Aaron Woods, and good stop there to prevent 2 easy points. And Breaux Bridge will just knock it out of bounds. That was definitely a push in the back on this end.
Cam Jackson checks in.
Cam Jackson in for Mazik. Corey Wright gets it in, and Walker doubled at midcourt. Good footwork to get out of that. We'll get it to Jackson. Jackson triple teamed by a host of Tigers. They'll throw it away. Off the
ball
foot.
back.
He gets it back. And now we got a pile up near the timeline and jump ball. 16.7 to play in the third. No foul. Just a jump ball. They'll get it out of Walker's hands. And that is going to be another whistle. Too much hands there from Celestine. That's free throws with 11 seconds left. Yeah, he'll come in after his free throw goes up. To Corey Wright. Couple of dribbles. And that one's short off the mark. Look bad out of his hand there.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it wasn't no art.
No, it's like a low line grab. Might have slipped. We'll see if he overcorrects. Hopefully he doesn't. If not, it'll go off the back iron. We'll see what happens here. That one rims out on him. A little bit better forward. Empty trip right there, but it's still a 21-point lead. 4 seconds left. Shot up, no good. Woods gets the rebound, but it's still loose. Hold him down. No foul there as the third quarter comes to a close. Dragons 8 minutes away from winning first playoff game in 8 years. They lead Breaux Bridge 34-33. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
This is District 30 State Senator Mike Reese, and I'd like to wish our area teams the best of luck as they strive to bring home a state championship. I would like to congratulate all of our student athletes for their excellence on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. I'm a proud supporter of all of our area teams, bands, cheerleaders, and dance lines. Best of luck to all of our area teams from your District 30 State Senator Mike Reese.
Minutes left here in the ball game. Dragons Breaux Bridge, third winner of the regional round in Division 2 down select to face either Sterlington or Cecilia. Dragons win. It'll be at home regardless. Breaux Bridge with the basketball to start. And I can't see. Underneath the basket they'll go. They throw it to Solomon. They'll kick it back out. And good ball over there, 3, no good. We'll go back to the hold on. The referee currently return this one.
Because if I'm not mistaken, when I'm standing, I'm looking at Aaron Wood. Man, just kick the ball out.
And the referees will get together. DeRidder basketball. We get it to Bonham. Bonham looks around for some help, but he'll take it himself. Nice in, a little pull at the elbow. That one too strong. Rebound pulled down by Merriweather, no good. Wood saves it in. Good hustle there. Now a whistle and a foul. I think Solomon might box Walker on the way up, and that'll be Solomon's first.
And the fouls are just tall enough for Breaux Bridge.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much it's taking forward in the fouls.
15 fouls for Breaux Bridge.
They saw a jumper from about 15 feet is good for Aaron Woods. Second field goal of the night. How quickly I bet they go to silent back out travel.
And during the time, the break for the second quarter, I can hear Coach Williams from Breaux Bridge.
Yeah, he said they just wanted more. Woods lost his foot and hell going to roll out. And that one should have been during the basketball. I think it was off of Jenkins' leg, I think. He runs by, and it'll be Breaux Bridge basketball. Skip it out. Around the perimeter, they'll go back to Jenkins. Jenkins swings it over, and that Zeke runs into Xander. And he was wearing Aaron out there.
He blocked
all the way up, yeah.
Some blocked on the way up, and then he was able to someone hit the ball right back in his hands.
DeRidder doesn't have to do much here. The other goes up, high off the window too strong. And the rebound pulled down by Breaux. 6 minutes to go. They're up 23, 56-33. Oh, that's a tough finish underneath. Gordon avoided Woods and a little gently off the window gets it to go. And now some havoc in the backcourt, but a whistle. I think they're going to get Jenkins, and they do. Jenkins has probably, 5 steals in the game? So he probably could have had 4 fouls, but instead, just a sitting. Dragons inbound it. And they'll bounce it over to Woods. He's in the clear, and then that one flies up Gordon's foot. So if you're joining us late, Pickton Tigers pick up a win at home against Casper. They will play the Anacoca Indians. And that should be a fun one. It always is. The top team in B. Zeke no good. Followed and back up. Breaux Bridge with rebound. And Alexander knifes in the tall Aaron Woods. Alexander with a nice finish. He's got 56-37. Zeke with it now. Nearly put Gordon into the student section with the behind the back dribble there. Now it's on. Showing off the sauce over there in front of his classmates. On the dribble handoff, Solomon will foul Walker. I don't know what would have happened if Violent would have broke some ankles over there, but that student section would have went ballistic. I would have went ballistic.
That's going to be Solomon's second.
5:20 to play in the ball game. 3 team fouls for Breaux Bridge, none for DeRidder. I'd be content with none the rest of the way. That's just me. I'm going to do Isaiah or Javon Fairley. Told him Isaiah like 5 times. Woods try to tough. Wood up to try to get it to go. They'll get it up ahead to Gordon. Goes into the back patty. And Coach, I can tell you, from that reaction, Coach Williams was not happy with the shot selection, but there was space there.
That's an opportunity.
Just rushing shots, and now it's not bad. Javon Fairley.
Yeah, Fairley's in the locker room.
And Fairley went in the cafeteria. And Lejeune gets a steal and comes into the crowd.
I'm in front to call for
If you hit the bottom for it, that could be an issue.
Jerry was checks in for Wood.
Little slide with here. You have a 56-37 with 5 minutes to play. You don't have to. Solomon runs the baseline. They steal. They don't. They'll get it to Alexander. Alexander inside out dribble to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks it into the corner. And that was going to be stolen by Mazik. And he'll have some room service on the other end. Lays it in. India Mazik off the theft. Gets 2 more, and he's into double figures after the layup. Some more half-court pressure here. Alexander knifes in at the elbow. That one deflected and still loose and then ripped away by Mazik.
Again, he's on the floor rolling with it.
And him and Nelson tied up. Burrell lost it, gathered it. Mazik stole it from him, jump ball.
And it will stay with DeRidder.
LeBlanc to the scores table, Breaux Bridge. 4.5 minutes to play in this one, and by some miracle, the Dragons are going to win their first playoff game for the first time since 2018. And they haven't had much success in the postseason. Haven't really had a higher seed. They've been in the 20s. And he rips the courts yet again. Bynum, 12 points, all from deep. And now Mazik
just hounded the defender, and he's fouled.
The Dragons still keeping up the intensity on this end of the floor as well, as Jenkins picks up his third. And 4 minutes left. It is the whole Dragons 61-37. Now Adams will check in for Jenkins. And we've started the bus here with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play. You don't want to do that. You'll burn some gas. And now Walker had it poked from behind, still loose. They'll get it to Merriweather. Merriweather back to Fairley. Over Walker. 3 ball. That one rims out. Rebound pulled down under there by Burrell. Burrell has 7 points. He can get a couple more. He'll have a double-double because he has been crashing the boards. Knifes in, nearly travels, kicks it out. 3 ball from Solomon, no good. Burrell taps it back, rebounds to himself. Unbelievable down there. And then he is clobbered under the basket by Merriweather. Man alive. Down nearly 30 points. Burrell is not stopping. The motor continues to run, and he is at the free throw line. Pretty impressive to get that rebound.
There's Alexander go check in at the next dead ball. And we have a hockey line set for Breaux Bridge.
First free throw is good. Burrell now with 8.
Torres back in.
Torres and Aaron Woods. Alexander in for Adams. And Solomon out.
Keelan Williams is checked in for his first action.
Yeah, Keelan Williams, 15. He snuck in there. Darius Alexander down right beside us here. And then it looks like Rylan Noel is just coming over to power 8. That one, no good, and rebound nearly pulled down, and now Merriweather wrapped up. Wrong sport. And I think we're shooting free throws here.
There you go.
And now
it has to be on LeBlanc.
Yeah, LeBlanc, that's the 5th foul.
That's his 5th?
No, that's the 5th team foul.
Okay.
Yeah, not his 5th, his 3rd. And student section starting to try to get some new guys into this basketball game. They're starting to chant for the reserves. Merriweather's free throw no good. He didn't look comfortable down there at all.
Merriweather at the free throw for his second attempt. Shots up.
And he gets 1 of 2.
He got 3 points for the game.
Now, that nearly came over here your way, Derek. Knifing in his Jenkins, elbow pull-up jumper. I don't know how he got that to go.
That's like the toughest shot you
Yeah, that's the hardest shot we've tonight. As he got through a double, had hands all around him.
Speaking of double,
Barely gets through, and now he kicks it over to Woods in the corner. Woods going to baseline. That one, I don't know if that was a shot or what, but it ends up in the hands of Bynum. Extra pass.
You were trying to give it to Torres. Ooh, and a pass hit.
Yeah, Woods in the face. Back on the other end we go. Layup is in and out. Good defense there for Bynum to stop the easy bucket. Rebound by the Dragons. They lead at 62-40 with 2:50 to play. Walker gets it out to Bynum. Oh, I bet he wanted to let that one rip. Instead, he'll give way to Fairley on the wing near us. Coach Kelly telling him, pull it back. You got 2.5 minutes till we play in the next round, and we'll have a whistle over there.
That's going to be on Darren Alexander.
And we'll see if Coach Kelly starts to empty his bench here. Free throws coming before he does that for Javon Fairley, who is in double figures. I'm going to try to see if I can get a score update if Sterlington Cecilia is done. First free throw is good.
Fairley has 11. He set up for his second shot. Shot up, and he knocks it down.
Fairley with 12. Dragons lead by 24 with 2.5 to play. Jenkins gets around Torres. High shot, no good. Rebound putback by Alexander, no good. And then a rebound by Woods under there. And Woods with them long limbs, able to get out of the contact. He's headed to the free throw line. That is on Jenkins.
His fourth. And correct me if I'm wrong, he made most of his free throw in his fouls this quarter.
Yeah, he did. And I think he had one, and he had about 4 steals. And he may have gotten all 4 in the quarter. You might be correct. He's at least got 3 in the quarter. And one more, and he won't have any more.
And Meriwether's first shot is good.
And it's Woods there.
I'm sorry.
So, Brandon's going to move on to round number 2.
And he gets his own rebound off the free throw miss. Hands up the bottom, in the middle.
And turn it over.
And it was just a very fast pass to Torres in the corner.
2:14 to play in the ball game. Dragons going to move on to round 2. Inside out dribble. That one into the corner it goes. We're going to have some subs come in for Breaux Bridge and the Dragons. Ball getting worked around. Jenkins deep. 3 off the back iron, too strong. And a rebound pulled down by Bynum. Oh, he loses the defender, goes behind the back. Head full of steam. He'll get it out to Meriwether. Some subs coming off the bench for the Dragons. Students going to go nuts. There's 65 points. I know they want him to shoot a layup here. Little step back shot, no good.
And that'll be an offensive foul on Fairley.
And that is number 5. So Javon will finish the night with 12. He fouls out. But that'll be it for the Dragons starters as they will get a round of applause. So now we have into the ball game Cam Jackson, who got some minutes before, as did DeCorey Wright. Don't even have a 24 on here. Maybe that's 14. It could be Cruz Romine, but we got 4. We ain't got 5 out there.
And
that's Savion Woods. And it looks like I don't have a 32. He didn't give me one.
I have a 32. I don't have a 24. Bruno for Breaux Bridge has the ball. Swinging to the corner. Which is a minute and a half from DeRidder winning their first playoff game within
90
almost a
seconds
decade.
to play. Savion ends up in the hands of Savion Woods. I do beg your pardon. I don't have the 2 numbers on the roster. Freshman. And that one into the backcourt was tipped. So to go back to Savion Woods with 1:12 to play. I do apologize if the parents or family is listening. We don't have them. I asked at the score table. They didn't know either. They'll get it down to Cam Jackson. He spins at the elbow, loses his footing, regathers, kicks it out, top of the key. Shot is good. And everybody goes nuts as DeCorey Wright gives the fans what they want. They called it a 3, but I think that was a 2, 68-40. And then back on the other end, I want to say that was Watson, 23, that made that shot. I think they called that a 3, but his foot was definitely inside. And now they'll bounce it over to the 2 guys we don't know. And like I said, I do apologize. Savion high off the window, taking the contact there, no good. And 22 seconds left. This is some frantic action here. Up ahead quickly goes to Destin. He's a freshman, by the way, Derek. Destin Rabin. That dude is gigantic. He's the biggest player on the roster.
No.
He's a freshman.
Nah.
I was told that by the lady to your right in warm-ups. Preston Raven. That's a Raven. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's ridiculous. He's massive. Final 10 seconds of this one. Oh, a little turnaround shot is in. I don't know who it is. Number 32. He's not on the roster, but he gets a smooth finish at the horn. The shot is no good, and for the first time in 8 seasons, the DeRidder Dragons win a playoff game. The students meet their classmates on the floor. A little celebration there. That was Jamarcus Griffin that made the shot. So we got it at the horn. The two teams line up and shake hands. And the Dragons, again, their first home playoff game in 8 years. They get their first home win, first home playoff win, first playoff win in 8 years. I'll get it out eventually, but congratulations to Coach Kelly and the Dragons. 70-42 over Breaux Bridge. Again, they will play here at home in the regional round. They'll await the Sterlington-Cecilia winner. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back, put a bow on this one. Dragons moving on. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Beauregard Electric is a proud supporter of the academic and athletic programs of all area high schools and wishes continued success to each team as they travel this historic road in a quest for a state championship. Each team is representing their school and community well. Beauregard Electric has been serving the rural areas of Southwest and Central Louisiana for over 80 years, providing their customers with dependable electric service. Beauregard Electric, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Worried about upcoming finals, ACTs, or other standardized tests? Your Beauregard Parish Library card is to the rescue. Access free online practice tests, subject expert tutors, and practice centers in Beauregard Parish Library's Mometrics, Tutor.com, and Homework Louisiana digital resources. Access all three and much more by visiting library.bo.org/elibrary and clicking the tutoring and test prep button. Your library card is the key that unlocks knowledge and lets you take control of your future.
Back here in a victorious DeRidder High School gymnasium where the Dragons have won their first playoff game since 2018. The student section on the floor, cheerleaders, they all meet at midcourt, celebrating, taking this one in. It's been a while, Derek. Might as well soak it in. They earned it 70-42. They get the win. They'll be moving on to the regional round in Division II non-select, led by Bryson Walker. He did most of his damage in the first half, just 4 points in the second half.
It's okay.
13, though, in the first half. That was more than enough. 4 players in double figures for the Dragons. Javon Fairley with 12, Daniel Mazik 10, Tyler Bynum with 12, all from deep. He showed off the long-range jumper. 6 points from Joseph Torres, 5 from Aaron Woods, a couple of 3 points apiece from Wright and Merriweather, and then Griffin with the 2 at the end. But again, Dragons moving on. Great win for the program. Coach Kelly and the gang will be playing back here in the regional round. As for us, we're going to have the weekend off. Well, we will be back Monday with a triple header down in Hammond. It's the LHSA Girls March Madness Tournament. Maryville will start us off at 1 o'clock. Maryville Arcadia in Division IV non-select. And then at 4:30, the Class C semifinal between Simpson and Evans. And then we will cap the night off with Rose Pine, Sacred Heart in the Division III select girls semifinal. So 3 games on Monday and then Picton Fairview Tuesday at 4:30. Cannot wait to get down there. It should be a blast. But that'll do it for us this week. Derek, hopefully you can get down there with us a couple of games next week.
I'll try my best.
If your schedule will allow it, hope so. It's lonely when you're over there by yourself, and then especially when I had to call a Rose Pine game and it gets tight. I've had to do it 2 years in a row. I get nervous by myself because I hadn't had a partner to do the Rose Pine games, and the state championship was brutal. I'm going to tell you, it was torture.
I'll try my best.
For Derek Lee, Michael back in studio, I'm Sean Larkin. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you Monday. This has been the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.